Nice night for baseball here in the city of brotherly love. And towing the slab, Zach Wheeler. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Popped up. Stop. Makes the grab. One down. Here's a Mets lineup now. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored. And you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. His 14th of the year. It's 1-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Juan Soto. First offering, and it just misses.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Just off the inside edge. Hammered down the right side, but foul. One down, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Got him swinging. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Pete Alonso, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And he takes a strike. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. That one just missing inside. The count now 2-2. In the dirt, but kept close. Two outs. And ball four, two aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Jared Young will hit next. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And they take a two-run lead.
Oh, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Luis Torrens, the next to hit. Up and in, ball one.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
2 on, 2 outs.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Cut out and miss, struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Mets 2 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, today's starting pitcher, number 40. What's the word on him?
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-0. And another ball.
3-0.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That clips the corner. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. So Trey goes down on strikes. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Big time power. Just missed.
That's a ball. 2-0.
Ripped on the ground to second. McNeil gets it to first. Schwarber out of the play. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Trey Turner.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. You know, that's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup.
Alec Bohm, the next to hit, takes outside.
Counts 1-0.
Chopped out towards short. Lindor slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down quickly go the Phillies, and they're down 2-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Down the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Wheeler back to work. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And it's 1-0.
Two balls, no strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So a man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Right through there for a strike. And that one upstairs, ball one. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Battling here as he fouls it away. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it, and there's one down.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Lindor.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Flied out his first time.
Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs.
Runner on the move. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 0-1. Fought off foul. Oh, 0-2 now. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's already homered here in this one.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
And takes low for ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Baden at second. Lindor at first. 1 gone. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Two on, 1 out. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on 3. It's 5-zip. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. It can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
Juan Soto now. First pitch misses. Fastball is outside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Mick Abel, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. That's a little bit low. Fastball for a strike. Foul ball. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Zach Wheeler won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the
Mick Abel
Phillies.
comes on now.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
One gone, runner at first. Next to hit, Pete Alonso. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Ball.
This one in the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. And another ball. Man at first, 1 away. Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Next offering is in for a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman Jeff
First and
McNeil.
second, 1 out. Jeff McNeil stands in. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Right down to shoot. Strike one.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
In the dirt, blocked.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
In the air, left field, down the line. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double. A run comes into the play.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
Now it's the right fielder, Jared Young. RBI single his last time up. Late swing, foul to the left. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
Benny really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And he chases that one. That's the second out. Here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. Struck out swinging his first time. And a foul ball. Slapped foul. Upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So 9 batters come to the plate, 4 of them score. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mets 6 and the Phillies nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the veteran outfielder, Nick Castellanos. Foul ball there.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Taylor makes the grab, one away.
Batting 5th, left fielder, Max
Kepler at the plate. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. 1 out, bases empty. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a foul out of play. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
2-2 to count.
And the sweeper misses. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, JT Realmuto. And that misses. And that is ball 1.
Ball 2.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Line drive, base hit down the line. And that keeps the inning going.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
This is Bryson Stott, singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. Swing and a miss.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Realmuto off of first with 2 away. Pickoff throw. Realmuto back in there. Realmuto runs in the air out towards left center. Nimmo makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Phillies strand 1, still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's the 3rd baseman, Brett Beatty.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
0-2 is the count.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Taylor stands in now and watches strike 1. Taylor goes 6'1", 220 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2012. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball inside.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1. Tapped softly on the ground, and it goes just foul. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 out, space is empty. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. But they're on top by a count of 6-0. Bottom of the inning,
Leading
and digging in for Philadelphia,
Phillies,
number 4.
first baseman, number 4.
That's out to center field. Taylor makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth, center fielder,
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Really strong hitting performance recently, hitting better than .350 this month.
That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second, and that's a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Here's Turner now, and that one pulled foul. Marsh over at second, one down. And that one sliced foul.
Ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And a ground ball to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Out on a bang-bang play.
Now batting, designated hitter Kyle Schwarber.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner at third, 2 away. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs, and misses inside. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 6 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Brandon Nimmo. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Next one misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
I got 3-0.
That one misses.
Nope.
So a
Ball
leadoff
four.
walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk.
Now
And
batting, the
guy at the
designated
plate
hitter,
was not going to help him
Juan
out by swinging at
Soto.
something out of the zone.
And now it's Juan Soto. There you see his May and June numbers so far. First
Ball.
pitch just misses.
Hey! 1-1.
That's a
That's
ball.
ball
Tried
two.
to attack with a sweeper. Swings through that one for strike two.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one
Count
missed. Runner at first with no outs here. There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was
Now
out of here,
batting,
but
the first
Wynn just
baseman,
absolutely
Pete
killed it.
Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. That clips the corner. The Mets
0-1.
up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. And the
One
next
ball,
pitch
one
is
strike.
way outside. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Clearly
ball,
was sitting on a
two strikes.
fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Now batting, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Gets the strike. That was the sweeper.
0-1's the count.
And
That's a
ball
ball.
1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike. 1-2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Stops it on a slide. First and third, 1 down. Got him swinging. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Jared Young up now for the Mets. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
And now the 0-1. And that one is inside ball 1. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that one fouled off. And it remains 2-2. Two aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
And we're back.
Leading
now the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That missed by a lot. 2-1. Swings here and blasts one left field. Nimmo going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Try to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He's hitting well here at Citizens Bank Park, which is more of a hitter's park. Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering upstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase.
batting,
That's just a bad approach
fielder,
right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor ranging after it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Okay.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Line drive. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. He is struck out, and he is walked. Ball one, no strikes.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's providing them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities.
And the 1-0. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a ball evens the count.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And down on strikes he goes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Taylor in the box now. No balls and a strike. Misses off the inside, and the count is 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Clips the corner, and it's 1-2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Lindor at the plate and takes high there.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Breaking ball inside. 2-0.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
He was all over that one.
Now
really
batting,
good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. There's a strike.
0-1.
Torrens, the lead runner at second. Lindor at first, 2 out of the inning. And a curve is down and in. Off the plate inside, and it's 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2-1 now. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Bohm settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. 2 left for the Mets. They lead it, though, 6-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. And the right-hander back to work. Line to left. Nimmo makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman.
So
Bryson
digging in now for
Stott.
Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Fly to left his first time. Just missed.
Outside.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Dedniel Nunez getting loose out there. Stanek getting loose as well. Next
2-0.
pitch, not close, up high.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
The 2-1 is high.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And there's ball 4.
Take the base.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared,
Now
knowing that if
batting,
it's not on
number
a
4.
tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Number 4, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Hit in the air, left field. Nimmo hauls it in for the out. Out number 2.
Up next for the Phillies, center fielder Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh digs in now. Doubled his first time up. They say he went.
0-1's the count.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
The 0-2. Next offering misses down and away. Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Mets 6 and the Phillies nothing.
Now pitching.
We're
for the
back,
Phillies,
and they make a change to start
number
the
25.
6th. The new pitcher, Matt Strong.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Juan
Leading
Soto
off
up now for the
The
Mets.
designated hitter, Juan Soto.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting
No
off
ball,
speed
2
there.
strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Here's a high chopper. They get the out on Soto.
Now batting, first baseman Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And a swing and a miss.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
That's outside. And now it's even 1-1. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Ranger Suarez. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Sanchez, the power lefty, up as well. One down, base is empty. So now 1-2.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Stott over to first in time. And that takes care of Alonso.
Now batting, second baseman Jeff McNeil.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Strong, 33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. That one down the line, and foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 6 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, here's Trey Turner.
For the Phillies, shortstop Trey Turner.
And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 1.
You know, these Phils just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them. So they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The shortstop takes a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. This one high in the air to left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting,
1 up, 1 down.
designated hitter Kyle Schwarber.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Number 40 will depart.
Strong outing for him on the mound, Boog. It's looking likely that he earns that first career win unless the bullpen really implodes.
Now pitching for New York,
Daniel Nunez
Number
gets the ball
72.
now.
Compared to some
Daniel
days, this is a pretty
Nunez.
low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 in this one. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. The throw is late, and they can't get the out. And here comes Alec Boehm. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. Schwarber, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Last chance for the Phillies. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that is foul. Two outs. On the ground at third, and this should do it. And that'll do it. Number 40 with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.